Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am currently sitting in front of the Goodwill outlet, also known as the Bins. It is going to open in 10 minutes. I got here early. It's a Saturday. I got here early so that I could get a parking spot and a shopping cart. I did get a parking spot, but it's all the way around the corner. They're already almost full. So just how it is now when you come here. So anyway, hopefully I get a shopping cart. I'm just gonna film this intro real quick and then I'll go get in the line. There's a big old long line out there already. Hopefully I get a shopping cart. Hopefully I find stuff this time. My last trip was not so good. I'm alone this time, but I'm actually gonna be meeting up with a friend this afternoon in Seattle. So I thought on my way, I would go spend a couple hours at the Bins and see if I can find anything. And that way I can write off my, mileage. So that was my plan. Hopefully I find stuff while I'm here. But anyway, I am going to go get in the line. I'll try to film a little bit while I'm in there if I can. It's a little bit difficult usually because it is so crazy at my location lately. It's just, there's so many people that shop here now. Sometimes it's hard to find a quiet place to film and I get embarrassed. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and drink a little bit more of my coffee and then head inside. It opens now in 8 minutes. So I'll see you guys in there. So this is my shopping cart. I'm just showing you guys. I have a few things in here at that point, not much. And then I tried to get a little footage. I don't have much here for you, but I was just showing some of how it goes when you dig. This is what you do. You grab something and look at the brand. That's how I do it, at least. A lot of times you can tell something is just nothing and you just move on, but usually I try to look at most of the tags. Here I noticed that there were some black tag items, which just means they were marked up at my local Goodwill because they thought it was worth something. But most of the time, as you can see, they're not actually that great of brands, so I left a lot of those behind. Sometimes you can find stuff when you find those black tags, but not too often. Oh, this Brandy Melville top was kind of cute, but it was really yellowed, so I left that behind. I don't think I found anything on camera this time. Sorry, guys. All right, guys, it is the next day. After I went to the Bins, I went out with my friend, so I was really too tired by the time I got home to film this. So anyway, I still haven't touched any of this stuff. I just brought it in from my car, actually. But I did get about 1.5 bags of, or like IKEA bags full of stuff. I was there at the Bins for a little over 2 hours. So I was there quite a while this time, but I didn't film a lot. Once again, it was absolutely packed in there. I need to start seeing if I can go during the week because weekends is just insane at my location. It was a Saturday. I think I mentioned that already. And it was so packed. I actually, when I walked in, I didn't get a cart right away. I was the last one, like the guy in front of me got a cart. I was the last or the first one to not get a cart, I should say. But I was lucky enough, like a few minutes after being in there, there was a guy who had grabbed 2 carts and he was like, here, you can have one of mine. So I got really lucky. So anyways, it was just so busy. I couldn't film very easily and they weren't doing regular rotations just like the last time I was there. They didn't start doing rotations until I had been there for an hour. And then at that point, I wasn't finding a whole lot. I was trying to be pickier. So I had a very similar experience this time to the one that I had last time. But I think I found a little bit more this time. And the stuff that I found, I feel like was just a little bit better than the last time. So just a step up from the last time. It's still not a great trip. I think part of it is just me being pickier, though, to be honest. There was a lot of stuff that maybe the old me would have picked up, a lot of, you know, J. Crew, Banana Republic kind of stuff that I left behind. So, yeah, anyways, let's get into the haul. Let me show you guys what I did end up finding. The first thing I found, this is from the brand Bash, I think is how you pronounce it, B-A-N-S-H. Anyways, I think I have maybe 1 or 2 items from this brand in my closet. I know it's a really high-end brand, but it doesn't seem to perform great for me, but I did pick it up because it was from the Bins. It's in great condition. It's this little pop-over blouse. It's a navy blue and a like yellow. I don't even know what that pattern is. It just looks like maybe it's an abstract floral. Anyway, so yeah, I did grab that. I don't really know what comps are on that. I'm gonna have to look up comps, but I do know it's a good brand, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Also, I was struggling a little bit with finding good stuff. Okay, this next piece, this is Mark by Marc Jacobs. I actually just saw this in the thrift store today at the regular thrift store and left it behind. It's not a brand that I always pick up, but from the bins, I'm going to pick it up if it's in good condition. This is just a men's. I think it's a men's. Is this men's or women's? I know there's a way to tell with the way the buttons go, but I can never remember. Anyways, it's just a button down. It's gray with these fluorescent orange buttons. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But it's really plain other than that. I think the fluorescent buttons kind of give it a little something special, so it's not quite as boring. So I did grab that. This one is a women's button-down plaid shirt from Velvet by Graham & Spencer, size extra small. This is another brand I would not pick up in the regular thrift store at regular thrift prices, but at the bins, I pay, I think, $1.89 or $1.99 per pound, something like that. So it's basically $2 a pound. So something like this is probably about half that. So I probably pay about $1 for this. So yeah, it's just this plaid button down. This is Max Studio, size small. Another thing I would not have picked up at a freestanding store, but I did like the floral print on this. It's like a ditzy floral. I like the little bit of a flare ruffled sleeve. They wanted $9.99 for this in the store, and it does tie right here in the front. So I'm not as picky at the bins as I am in freestanding stores, but I am trying to be pickier everywhere I go. So it's just going to take me time. This is the newer Vince label, and it's a size medium. And this is like a shacket. I thought this was actually pretty nice. Vince, I am getting really picky on this brand as well. I think just in general, I'm trying to be pickier. But I like that this is a more substantial piece. It's a lightweight shacket, and it's a kind of a navy blue. This would be a great like spring type piece because it's a lighter weight jacket. So I need to get that listed right away. It was in great condition also. This is some shapewear. This is not like the best shapewear brand, but I do feel like shapewear does pretty well for me. It's a maiden form. It's also an extra large, which is another reason I picked it up. And it's just like a tankini with a built-in bra. Black, adjustable. So yeah, these types of pieces do fairly well for me. I probably can only list it for like 25 to 30, but that's okay. This is vintage and it's 100% silk. The brand is called Joyce Reed. I don't know anything about this particular brand, so I will have to look up comps. But it's 100% silk, and it's this really beautiful crinkle maxi length skirt. It's very like fairy core, cottage core vibes, and it's kind of a sage green. I feel like this will do pretty well just because of the fabric content, and the style is pretty good. All right, next up, this is 100% cashmere. It's Madewell, another brand that I'm being really picky on, but it's a size large and it's cashmere. It's in great condition. It does need a steam. It's pretty wrinkled. There's a little bit of pilling, but not bad for cashmere. I did not see any holes. It's got the big pockets in the front, very like dark academia, open front, long line cardigan. The fact that it was cashmere and a size large is the reason I picked that up. Also the condition, of course. This is another, I think this one's actually wool. Another cardigan. This one's from Prana, size extra small. It's like a black and gray cardigan jacket type thing. Here's the back of it. It also is pretty wrinkled, but it's in great condition. And I think it's wool on this one. Let me double check. It's 62% recycled wool and 23% polyamide. And then 11% polyester. So it's mostly wool, so it's a good fabric blend. All right, next up, this is a blazer from Banana Republic. It has the name of the type of blazer on the front, which I like. It's the long and lean blazer, size medium. Blazers have just been doing really well for me lately. So I've been a little bit less picky with blazers as far as brand and everything, as long as the style is good. And I liked the style on this one. It looks like a nice blazer. It's a good size. It's a size 14. I think I said that already. And the condition was great, so I definitely picked that up. All right, next up we have Ted Baker. This is a really nice higher end brand. It's not really designer, but it is higher end. It's a size 3, but it's vanity sizing, I believe. And I think this is men's. Anyways, it's a short sleeve button down, ditzy floral print, just a basic shirt, but I do like buying that brand. Oh, this is for my daughter. Let me throw that to the side. All right, next I didn't find much for my kids this time, by the way. Last time I feel like 2/3 of what I bought was for my children. This time I think that was the only thing I found for my kids, so I didn't even bring it inside to sort yet. This is actually another vintage. It's Norm Thompson, which is not a great brand, but it is a silk and lamb's wool and Angora blend. And I really liked the shape of it. It's like this pullover sweater with this big pocket and a little button on it. I just thought the shape and the style of this was really nice. And then the blend of fabrics is really, really good. I really like how it has this kind of like Henley, almost like mock neck Henley. Isn't that super cute? If this fit me, I would keep it, but I'm going to definitely list this one, I think, on Depop and Etsy. I just really like the style on that. This is, Bowden, and it is a size, US size 8, and it's just a navy blue little dress. It's pretty basic actually, but spring is coming, so this kind of stuff, it's great to get listed right now. It has pockets and it's in good condition. All right, next, another blazer. This one, I love the color on this one. So this is vintage again, made in the USA, size 6, and I just love the color. It's very Barbie core, this beautiful pink blazer. I think it's linen too. It has shoulder pads. Let me check on it, but I think it is linen, or at least a blend of linen. And it's this beautiful pink. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. There's a tiny stain, dry clean only. It's a rayon and linen blend. So, all right, next. Okay, so these I couldn't look up, but I feel like this might be something good. So if you guys know anything about this brand, let me know. The brand is just Bay, but it has this tacked on label. It's an extra small and they feel really well made. So I could tell it must be a higher end brand because of the way the label is tacked on and the feel of the fabric. I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that it is. I tried looking it up, but the problem is because it's just a 3-letter name, it ended up coming up with a lot of results that were not related to it. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more research, but they're really cute too. It's just a jogger style sweatpant with the cargo pockets and a drawstring waist. If nothing else, my daughter will want these, but I did go ahead and just grab them and take a chance on them. And I figured when I got home, I can do a more extensive search. It just wasn't coming up easily while I was in the store. All right, this brand also looked expensive, and I got it because of the fabric content as well, but Good Man brand, size large. It's a men's sweater. It's just a crew neck gray sweater. It does have a little bit of an interesting detail with the seam is like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has like an exposed seam down the arm on both sides. I think that's kind of interesting. It's not so plain and basic. But this is extra fine merino wool, 100% merino wool. So, okay, next, this is Brooks Brothers. I do love picking up this brand when the price is right. I actually find it all the time in my thrift store and have to leave it behind because they price it up. But at the bins, I'll definitely get it. This is also 100% merino wool, size large. So it might have even been from the same donation. Possibly. Actually, this one came from the store floor, it looks like, where they had it priced for $20. See, they always price up Brooks Brothers. Nobody bought it and it ended up at the bins, but it's in excellent condition. It's just a V-neck men's pullover sweater, but merino wool, so love that. All right, more sweaters. This one needs wash. It's got some gunk on it, but you can tell it's like surface gunk. Oh, this one is actually a skirt, not a sweater. It's the brand Cordelia, which is an old Anthropologie brand. It's a size small, but I really liked the style. It's like this knit skirt and it's a maxi length and it has this very interesting, sorry, my lighting is doing something weird. It's got this interesting bottom to it where it's a little bit like flared. You can see it's got a spill on it too, but it just needs a wash because that I can just flick that right off, whatever that is. But anyways, I just really liked the bottom of it. I thought it was really cute. So yeah. Oh, I got these for myself, but I might sell them if they don't fit me right. They're vintage also. A vintage pull-on pant, size large. What is nothing good with the fabric. Anyways, they're just a pull-on wide leg black pant. They just look really comfortable. So I'm going to try those on. If they don't fit me right, I will sell them. I probably can't sell them for much, but yeah, hopefully they fit me. Then I got a pair of AG jeans. think these are men's. They're called the Graduate Tailored Leg. Oh no, they're women's. There's 31 regular, and they're just like a straight leg mid-rise probably. I'll have to measure it, but it looks like that. AG doesn't sell great for me anymore, but I still pick it up when it's at the bins, if it's not a skinny jean and if it's in good condition. This is J. Jill, size large, 100% linen. And it's really good. I love this color, like oatmeal colored, kind of an open knit sweater. And I think this pocket is so unique. It has this pocket right here in the front. It's kind of cool. Is this? Oh, another cardigan. This one is Athleta, size extra, extra small. I just noticed that it's an extra, extra small. I hate extra, extra small. Anyways, I can't get the tag to, it's just another cardigan. It has this like draped front. So it's kind of hard to show you guys, but a little bit of a draped front. There we go. Oh, it kind of, oh yeah, has like a button where you can button it across the front. That's kind of cool. Anyway, it's cute. It was from the bins, you know. This is Wilfred. I do love selling this brand. It's a size medium, and it's a really cute little ribbed tank top. Pretty basic piece, but it's in great condition, and I do really like that brand. This is a really great brand, you guys. I've only ever found this brand like the Target collab. It's Nili Lotan. She did do a Target collab, and I found that before, but this is the first time finding something from her line that's not from Target. It's just a sweatshirt, and it's white, but I didn't see any discolorations on it. It does have like wear to it, but I'm pretty sure that that is how it was supposed to look. I think that's just how it was made. And I don't see a size. Oh, it's a size extra small again, but that's okay. This is a designer brand, so I will take an extra small. Okay, just a couple more pieces of clothing, and then we'll move on to the shoes. So I found two of these sports bras, and it's from the brand Spiritual Gangster. This brand used to do really, really well. It doesn't do as good anymore, but both of these are size extra small, and I figured I'm just going to lot them together. So yeah, I don't know. I think they're pretty cute, and it's one of those brands that I still want to love, even though I'm not sure that the comps really justify it. But yeah, this is the same. I feel the same way about this brand. This is Sweaty Betty. So this is also an extra, extra small. And this came in the same bin as those Spiritual Gangster sports bras. So I'm pretty sure it was all from the same donation. But yeah, this brand doesn't move as quickly for me either. But this weighed nothing. I probably paid like 50 cents for this. Same thing with the bras. They hardly weigh anything. And I think lotting them together, maybe I'll even, no, I won't lot this. I'll put this separately. But anyway, Sweaty Betty used to be a great brand. Doesn't do as good anymore. And then the last piece of clothing, this is Banana Republic. The only reason I bought this is because it's 100% merino wool and it's pink. It is an extra large as well, which is a great size. Pink is still performing really well for me. It's just a crew neck sweater, and between the color, the size, and the fabric content, that's the reason I picked that one up. Now let's move on to the shoes. So there was 2 rows of shoes when I got there. Once again, I got there right when it opened, and I don't know if those bins were from the night before or if they were new, but I found a couple of decent shoes, nothing that was like amazing. The first thing I found were these Hunter boots. They're actually in really, really great condition. A lot of times when I find Hunter boots at the outlet, the condition is terrible. And then when I find them at the regular store, they have them priced at like $60. But these are really, really nice, and they're in great condition. They're the matte black. The Hunter boots don't do as good as they used to, but I'm not going to leave them behind at the bins. Also, these are a US size 9, so it's a really good size as well. Next up, these are Birkenstock, but they're just like the, they're not leather. They're the plasticky ones, but I wasn't going to leave those either. Birkenstock's not something I'm going to leave behind at the bins. And these ones are a size 38. So yeah, just a good slip-on silver shoe. Okay, next, these are a pair of children's size Doc Martens. I was actually surprised someone threw these back. Excuse me. Obviously, kids size don't do as good as adult size, and there is some like wearing away at the toe, but I think they'll still sell for at least $25. They're the black glitter, you know, lace up boot. combat style boot, and they're kid size 12. They are my daughter's size, but I have found that with the Doc Marten boots, they run a little bit small because she used to have a pair. And so I don't think they're gonna fit her, and she already has a black pair, so I'm gonna just sell those. All right, next up, these are, Olakais. They are just a lace-up navy blue Olakai. These need a light cleaning. So I'm gonna have to put those in my shoe cleaning bag. I hate cleaning shoes, but you almost can't get away with it. If you're buying shoes from the bins, they probably are gonna need clean. Next, I was really surprised to see these just sitting in a bin. These are Tory Burch boots, and these were sitting there. Like, it took me a while to get to the bin where these were. Now, there is damage on them, but it's not major damage, so I think a lot of this is going to come up with some Doc Martens Wonder Balsam, the scratching and stuff. I think I can get that out no problem. There is some wear on the toe here though. And there was also a little bit of cracking right here at the base, and same thing on this boot. So, but overall the condition is not bad. So I definitely can clean these up and still sell them for at least 50. I'm expecting to get from those. All right, next, these are a pair of Kelsey Dagger flats. I really like the style on these. They have that kind of camel tan leather peep toe. I just thought they were really nice, really well made. These ones are a US size 8.5. And then I also found these Vionics. They're like a slip-on mule style, gray leather, perforated. The condition on these isn't as good. They do look a little bit worn out, but I think I can clean them up a bit. Again, and these are going to need to be cleaned. Most everything I'm showing you needs some cleaning at least. And these ones are a US size 9. All right, and then the very last thing from this haul, these need some TLC. But again, I figured it was worth taking a shot on these and seeing if I can clean them up and restore them, because they are a black leather ankle boot from Allsaints, which is an amazing brand, especially for the footwear. Let me see if you can see that. There it is, Allsaints. These are a US size 37. Now, as far as the condition, you can see there's some wear to the leather, pretty much all over. So I'm going to use that Doc Marten Wonder Balsam also for cleaning up the leather. That should be no problem. The zippers worked fine on both pairs of boots, so that's not an issue, but they do have a lot of wear on the base. So I will have to note that when I'm listing them, but there's still a lot of life left in these. Even with that wear, I think someone will still, there's like heel drag. I think someone will still wear these, and they're so cute and such a nice quality boot. So I had to rescue them. I couldn't leave them behind. So that is everything that I picked up from this last trip to the Goodwill outlet. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave them below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.